We're at Carrie Nations for ABCD's annual legislative breakfast. We hold this event each year to give us a chance to speak to our delegation, so the legislators from both the Massachusetts House and Senate, to talk about our legislative priorities and program needs. It's important, especially this time of year, as it's budget season. So on the Hill, they're working on the state budget for the upcoming fiscal year. So now is the perfect time to talk about how successful our programs have been in the past year and what our needs are to continue programming into the next year.
I want to thank you all for what you do at the State House and the City Hall. I very much appreciate that we get together every year, have an opportunity to see and talk to each other. Everything we do is to put forward the best we can for all of the people in our communities who are hurting.
We would like to bring up our chair for our morning breakfast, a champion for children, seniors, and the disadvantaged of the state of Massachusetts, Representative Paul Donato.
So let me take this opportunity to thank you, the workers and the volunteers, because without you, we would not have the kind of programs that are taking care of the most vulnerable throughout the Commonwealth of Massachusetts, particularly in the greater Boston area.
We are very, very proud to be able to support ABCD. There are a lot of families in our districts that need the support. As you know, Boston, the city of Boston, which we all represent, has a huge income inequality gap. And we do everything we can to try to just give families a chance. The chances that myself had, I actually was a student at the Walnut Grove Head Start. My mother just needed a chance as a young parent to be able to jump over the threshold and be a working family and contribute to society.
You're more inclined to assist, connect with those that you have a relationship with. So the more that we're in front of the legislators talking about what we do in our community, the better.
We're always talking to you about early childhood education and how important it is for all families, but particularly children in low-income communities, because they're not the ones that get a head start unless we give them the head start. And so we want to thank again the leader for his support in the past for our Head Start program for the 2,300 children we serve across Boston, Malden, Medford, Everett, and the Mystic Valley communities.
This year we had a few priorities. Since it is currently tax season, we did ask for more funding for the Volunteer Income Tax Assistance, or VITA, sites throughout the Commonwealth, as well as asking legislators to increase the state match to the federal Earned Income Tax Credit.
The Earned Income Tax Credit, otherwise known as EITC, is a tax credit for working individuals who earn a low to moderate income. This credit is instrumental for the success of Boston's low-income taxpayers who walk into our doors. These individuals are able to pay down debt, catch up on rent, put additional food on their table, or even save for their child's education, or even their own education moving forward.
On the short term, our legislative priorities are at-risk youth employment. Cannot speak to how important it is that we give young people the opportunity to work. Social science research has demonstrated that when people work as youth, they do better in school, they have better labor outcomes as adults, and they're able to contribute in more meaningful ways to the communities of which they're part.
Just from the bottom of my heart, I really want to thank you for all the work you do day in, day out, serving the people most in need. Similar to Representative Tyler, my family came from a pretty humble background, and services like the ones you provide, like the one the government provides, really helped my family.
Just want to thank you all for doing the work that you do. When ABCD first came to Charlestown and the Kennedy Center and the certain programs, everybody was in my neighborhood was pretty close to needing those services. So I thank you for the work you do and for being there for my neighbors, my friends, and my constituents.
We're actually very fortunate at ABCD that for the most part our legislators are in full support of our programs and what we do, and generally vote in ways that support our community, our clients. So I've been very blessed to work with everyone on the Hill and just really get to talk about ABCD. I hope that they really see how much work we really do and how many different ways we touch the community and their constituents, and are willing to continue supporting us in those endeavors.